Good evening and welcome to the Winter Choir Concert. Thank you for being here with us tonight. My name is Emily Blank and I'm the Director of Choirs at Forest Hills Eastern, and I am honored to work with these students every day. So we've been doing some things lately in chorale, and Eastern Singers is performing first, but all the students in Eastern Singers are also in chorale, so they're in both groups. And we've been doing some really cool things that kind of go along with what a real professional musician does. And so on Friday we performed at Egypt Valley Country Club, and it was a paid gig. So musicians in the real world, they perform usually at night, and they get a nice check, which we did, for $250, and then we get to decide how we spend that. We might spend it on food, we might spend it on hot chocolate, we don't know, but we're gonna have a class discussion this week on how to spend that because we earned that money. So it's gonna go right back to your students. It was a really great experience. Then we had a holiday party afterward. Musicians also go on tour, and we are going on tour on Wednesday. We perform at the elementary schools for our 4th and 5th grade students, and we do that to get them excited about being a part of a music ensemble. It's really fun for us, and we also like to spread some holiday cheer. Then we are also performing for you tonight. I also wanted to point out that if you look at the program, I don't think I've ever really mentioned this, but I just felt the need to tonight. You might look at our concert programs and think, man, that's just a bunch of random hodgepodge songs, put together. There always is meaning behind every single thing that you hear. And sometimes the meaning is, I really want these students to understand time signatures. And so the pieces in chorale are all in cut time, which if you're not a musician, that doesn't really mean a lot, and that's okay. I don't have all night to explain it to you, but we've taught students since they were in elementary school that a quarter note equals 1 beat. And if you were in elementary music, if you can think back to those days, a quarter note equals 1, a half note equals 2, a whole note equals 4. Well, in high school, we say, okay, that was a gigantic lie. It doesn't always, a quarter note does not always equal 1. Now in cut time, a quarter note equals half of a beat. And that is really hard for us to wrap our brains around. So our pieces in chorale are in cut time. If you see the last piece is the Polar Express, we're singing that one for you because we like to sing something fun at our elementary schools when we go on tour. And then the other pieces, sometimes we think about hey, we've got 4 slow songs, let's do a crowd pleaser upbeat. And I'll give them 4 or 5 choices, and then they decide in class what to sing. So it does seem random, but there's always a reason behind all of our pieces. Please enjoy tonight. We're gonna start with Eastern Singers performing a White Winter Hymnal, and they are seated because there's some really tricky body percussion. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
In a sentimental mood, I can see the stars come through my room, while your love and attitude is like a flame that lights the gloom. On the wings of every some melody so strange. In this sentimental place, you make my paradise complete. Rose petals seem to fall in love like a dream to call you mine.
Such a dream, yes, a dream to call you mine.
My heart's alive, her face is fire, those things this night has got divine. In a sentimental mood, I'm within a world so heavenly. For I never dreamt that you be loving Rose petals seem to fall in song like a dream to call you mine.
Such a dream, yes, a dream to call you mine.
My heart's alive, her face is fire, her face this night has got divine. In a sentimental mood, I'm within a world so heavenly. For I never dreamt that you be loving sentimental me. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer are pulling on the rein. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that is filled with toys for the boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells, jingle, jingle, what a beautiful sight. Jump in bed, cover up your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight, tonight. Santa Claus comes tonight. Happy day, happy jingle bells chime, as Santa Claus comes your way today. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He doesn't care if you're rich or poor, for he loves you just the same. Santa knows we're all God's children, that means
The sleigh bells jingle, the shoppers mingle. I get a tingle from watching such a show. You can feel the magic in the air. It's what we call the holiday tango. We're oh so merry, we're oh so merry. Cheeks red as berries, our presents to and fro. Red and green surround us everywhere. It's what we call the holiday tango. Good or bad, you know that Santa knows. Happy or sad, you know that Santa knows. Naughty or nice, always think twice before your name goes on the list.
A choir is singing,
A choir is singing,
a bell is ringing,
a bell is
a
ringing.
ding dong dinging.
Is everywhere I go. What a special time of year it is. It's what we call the holiday tango. Good or bad, you know that Santa knows. Happy or sad, you know that Santa knows. Naughty or nice, always think twice before your name goes on the list. The scene is jolly, evergreen and holly. By gosh, by golly, I see some mistletoe. Off we go, no matter what they say. Have some fun, be merry all the day. Once a year we dance the night away. It's what we call the holiday tango. Come on and ease on down the road. Come on, ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road.
Take your left foot up when your right foot's down.
Come on, legs, keep moving, don't you lose no ground.
You just keep on keeping on the road that you choose. Don't you give up walking 'cause you gave up shoes. Ease on down the road. Come on, ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road.
'Cause there may be times when you think you lost your mind.
And the steps you're taking leave your green forest steps behind.
But just roll, you won't subside. You just keep on trucking and you'll be just fine. Ease on down the road. Come on, ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road. Well, there may be times when you wish you wasn't born, and you wake one morning just to find your courage gone. But just know that feeling only lasts a little while. You just stick with us and we'll show you how to smile. Yeah, smile. Ease on down the road. Come on, ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road. Come on, ease on down the road. Down
We are hoping this concert added to your joy this season. Drive safely, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you most of all for sharing your wonderful children with me every single day. I care about them deeply. Thank you to our choir booster team, for our administrators, and for you all for your support. This is a really important program, and we're all in it together. So thank you again, and have a wonderful evening.